Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am jumping straight into today's video with applying a peel off base coat since this is a pop-off set and it consists of cuticle oil and top coat. For today's nail tips, I'm using these C-curve nail tips, and I'm also using Born Pretty's nail glue gel as my adhesive. I am now going to apply base coat to add an additional layer of durability since I added the peel off base coat. For today's polygel, I'll be using this color from Modelones, and I will also be using alcohol as my slip solution. For those of you that are new, today's video is very different. This is an episode of my astrology series that is centered around nails and the horoscope of each sign. So if you're interested, stay tuned. If not, feel free to skip over this section. So today we are covering the sign of Leo. Since we already passed Leo season and there really isn't many planets undergoing drastic changes in the sign of Leo, I don't really have much to cover besides Venus that has entered Leo, and it will be there until September 19th. Venus in Leo is very fun. Expect to hear good news, and this is also a great time for increased social life and romance. I think collectively this is a really good time to revamp your wardrobe, change your hairstyle, or add flair to your appearances or your home. Definitely a good time to invest in something luxurious or buying something that is a bit pricier than you normally do. Treat yourself around this time. Leo is a sign that is devoted to self, so do something to honor yourself under this transit. And it can honestly be anything. Get creative with it because it's supposed to be something unique to you. Just be very careful of overspending, as Leo is an indulgent sign and Venus also represents luxury, comfort, and the finer things. So just be very careful with overspending. It's also worth mentioning that Venus will be opposing Pluto at some point. A lot of things will be brought to light in relationships of all kinds, but definitely romantic connections in particular. That energy will dissipate by September 2nd though. For Leos, personally, I would say that the same energy could apply to you, probably even more to be completely honest, since Venus is sitting right on top of your sun. We just recently had a Virgo new moon on the 22nd, and this is highlighted in your second house of earned income and finances. New moons are about fresh energy, new beginnings, and a perfect time to set intentions, and the energy usually lingers for about 2 weeks. There will be a solar eclipse in Virgo as well as a lunar eclipse in Pisces next month. If you're a Leo rising and you have planets like Moon, Venus, or Jupiter in your 8th house, you can most definitely benefit financially from eclipse season. So September looks very promising for Leo. This month would also be a really good time to clear any financial debts, letting go of negative inner thoughts, and you can expect to uncover hidden truths about yourself, intimacy with others, and your relationships. You guys also have Pluto opposing your Sun, which can invoke transformative periods for the next 20 years or so. Pluto is the planet of transformation, and it also dissolves illusions and destroys unstable pillars in your life. I don't think that this is anything to be scared of, as it is more psychological than anything. There can be events that trigger these eye-opening changes, but it's most definitely for your benefit. I do want to touch more on that next year when Jupiter moves into Leo, as this will magnify the opposition at a large magnitude. So that is all I had for Leo. I hope you guys enjoyed this horoscope. I will stop talking and finish the rest of the application. So here is how my application is looking. We are ready to begin filing. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe away the sticky layer from the polygel using alcohol. I have my dust collector ready and my hand file, and we are going to begin to shape these nails. I'm going to be starting with the 80 grit file to really file down the sidewalls to make them as straight and crisp as possible. Now that we finished filing, we are ready to begin the gel art. I am going to wipe my nails down with some alcohol and a wipe just to remove the excess or any of the residue or dust that might be there. Now that we finished filing, we are ready to begin the gel art. I ran a poll in the community tab and I did get votes for the length, but no ideas for the design. I guess I'm freestyling completely for Leo again this year. For today's nail art, I wanted to do something gold and beautiful and making sure I stick to Leo's planetary colors and rulership, and Leo rules gold, and what better fits it than that? First things first, I'm going to mix black gel polish and top coat together. This will be our base for when we apply the gold chrome. I'm not being too meticulous with the nail art because this is an abstract design and you can do whatever you want with it basically. Now we are going to do 3D nail art. I'm using the rhinestone gel bottle to draw the abstract lines. I honestly think using the nail art brush would have been much better just because I wish my lines were a little bit thinner. I am now going over the 3D lines with the top coat and gel polish mixture. I'm now going to apply top coat on all of my nails, and I will be curing this in the lamp for 60 seconds. Here are how my nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If I'm being honest, at first I did not like this nail set at all, but I really like the gold and the 3D chrome. I think it just comes together very well. And Leos, I also hope you enjoy this set. I do have everything that I used linked in the description box. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and thank you all so much for watching. I do hope to see you in my next video.